Hey there, it's Paul here at Fusion Wi-Fi again. This video is all about showing you how to set up the MikroTik router to start broadcasting the Fusion Wi-Fi technology. Now, firstly, it's really important to plug in the MikroTik router to your broadband network and not your PC. If you do that, everything else that will be really easy to follow. So, first, I'm just going to go to my web browser. I'm going to show you. I'm in my Fusion Wi-Fi reseller dashboard. Very blank at the moment. I've got no active accounts in my reseller portal. But if I go to accounts here, you can see I've already set up a customer that I'm going to be sending a box to later this afternoon. I've set them up as Lovely Coffee Company, and if I go into locations, you can see I have already set up their location too. Now, to configure a router, you're going to need a program called Winbox. If you just put Winbox into Google, the top option will be mikrotik.com. And if you go down to the bottom of the page that you find, you'll find an option for Winbox, and it'll be the latest version. If you just click on that, you can save the file and download it. And I've already got it installed here. And this will show you all of the routers that are on your broadband network. Now, whether your MikroTik is fresh out of the box or is being reused, there's going to be a script on there that we need to get rid of. So this is the first thing we need to do. We need to get rid of the pre-existing script. So on Winbox, if you set the login to admin and leave the password blank, and if you click on the MikroTik router on the MAC address, and it's really important you click on the MAC address, not the IP address or the identity, but the MAC address itself, and click connect, you'll be brought to this page. And to reset the configuration on the router, you need to go to System on the left hand side here, go down to Reset Configuration, click the middle option and reset it and reboot it. So that will have got rid of any script that was on the MikroTik router when we started. And we can go back into Winbox, and it does take a few moments just to refresh and start showing the router again. So if you're not seeing it, just hit refresh every few seconds. And there we see it again, the MikroTik has reappeared. So I'm just going to park that for one moment, and we need to go back into our reseller dashboard here, back into my accounts page, and I need to go into the locations on the account I'm looking to set up. Now, for the location I'm looking to set up, I need to click download config. We'll just open this file, and it will open up as a zip file. What we need to do is we need to go into temporary folder here, and we need to extract all of the files from that zip folder. It'll pop up a new window there. I can get rid of the old one. These files are now in a position for me to start uploading onto the MikroTik router. The first one I'm going to deal with is the one in the middle, config. And I'm going to select all of this script and I'm going to copy it. Now I'm going to go back into my MikroTik, so I'm going to click on the MAC address again and I'm going to click connect. So I now need to put the script that I've copied onto this router. So I need to go to new terminal here on the left hand side, right click and paste. And as you can see, the script is getting loaded up. We've got to the end here, And I'm just going to have a check, make sure there's no red highlight popping up. And that's great. That's uploaded absolutely fine. Now the next thing I'm going to do is make sure that the system is running on the latest update. A very quick process to do. I'm going to click on System on the left hand side. I'm going to go to Packages and I'm going to check for updates here. As you can see here, it says this system is already up to date. If there are any updates, you just need to click on the update button and it'll just take a few moments to update the system. But in this case, there's no need for me to do that, so I can get rid of these. Now the final thing I need to do is upload the login file and the login file to the router as well. Now this is a really simple process. I just have to go into Winbox and select the files option. And there's a folder here called Hotspot. This is where I'm going to be dragging these two files onto the router. So I'm just going to select the first one, login, and I'm literally just going to click it and drag it into the hotspot folder, and I'm going to do the same with the login file as well. And that's it. It is as simple as that. If I take a look here, I can now see that Lovely Coffee Free is broadcasting a network, and if you open up a browser or you take a look on your smartphone, if you select that network, you will now get a splash page and a login prompt with the branding and settings that we've set up in some of our previous videos. I hope all that makes sense. If you do have any questions, get in touch with us at support@fusionwifi.com. But I hope that was very simple, and I hope you have success setting up your first client.